We're going to grass. Your name is close to a word in Norwegian that means asshole. That sounds correct? Yes. But if you say Rajul, doesn't sound like it at all. If it's mispronounced, because the word is Rashurd. So Razul, Razul, Razul. If people say it like that, sure. Otherwise, you're good. Rajul, you're fine. I didn't actually compare it to it. But if you like it, that's great. Ah, we got water now. That's good. We should go and look at our water assimilation. Look at that. We got a pool, a kiddie pool. Can we make a splishies? Splish. No, no splishies. Let's get some coffee, because that's the most important thing. 1, 2, 5. Thank you so much. Input your 3 emotes to compensate for my lack of counting. Now. Don't know how we got ass from Raz, no? That ass. Raz. It's... I understand it. I only do 2 pours now. I can do another big pour. See, that's what I do. Keeps the heat better. Keeps the heat? Goofy, get out of here. Oh, okay. Why is my desk being cooked? Chat, why is my desk burning? Does anyone have a fire extinguisher? Can you laugh like Goofy for us? Everything's cooking. That's true. I named one of my shelves "Don't Leave Me" because I made a new base. Just please don't leave me. You will be left alone in the dark. No one cares about you, you silly little shelf. What on earth are we doing? I mean, what on planet? Let him cook. Let the desk cook, Golem. Let him cook. I have no idea what I want to do right now. Making more biomaterial. I think that's what we want to do. More biomaterial. Making more bases across the world. I guess to expose, expand, and chronumbulate. The last one, Golem? Chronumbulate, of course. Yes, chronumbulate. That's oddly specifically weird. Let's just bring some natural resources back to our... Okay, we're good. There's definitely room for improvement on the Goofy Lab. I don't even know how to doll duck anymore. I'm not gonna try. Just a flesh fire. Ugh. Flesh fire. Right, so this is my base for those who haven't seen it yet. It's making a little bit of grass and some heat, but not too much. But there is a heat tier 3 in compartment, the new DOS over here, right? No? Oh yeah, we put it in here. In our oxygenator. Yeah. Looks futuristic. Oh, thank you. Or if that does mean like it looks like you in the future, you're gonna look like old shit. Probably wasn't meant like that, but if it was, it's okay. I can understand. And you have to have the bed next to the heater, of course. So there was a tier 3 heater here. You have to have your feet warm. You also heard there was some baking. Yes, the space baking. Super alloys 3. What was I gonna make? I have no idea. We made another ore extractor. I remember that. In the sulfuric piss. We can actually make just now a launch platform for 55 energy. So maybe we do that just because we haven't done that. Process by sending rockets to space. Okay, how much energy we got? 8. That's not good. We need to produce more energy. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Find more uranium so we can make this uranium rod thing. That was our goal. We gotta get the uranium fever. Who's uranium? Use uranium. Everyone's uranium. Everybody loves uranium. Wait, I got a deconstruction chip. Oh, that's because it was the salvager we took apart again. I see. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. So, put these here for now. We're gonna need more stuff, to be honest, but... Let's see here. Oxygen and water bottle. Put the sulfur in here too, and then we can just take this and move along. And we can just move forward and anticipate progress. Actually, just realized that I have almost no food with me. How is our food going? Good. So, 60 food, 40 food. We know that mushroom was needed for something. So we're going to store the mushroom. And the beans. No, actually, we don't have any other food. The beans come with us. Stop right there. The beans come with. Press control on item to put it into inventory. Oh, like the quick ones. Okay. Yeah, quick out and in. But you just need to press it anyway. Oh. See what you made me do? You this is on you. God. I blew up. I'm joking. Yeah, there's hotkeys. But I don't really need the hotkeys though. But yeah, those tips are fine. Like control tips. That's fine. Control hotkeys and whatever. That's always an okay tip. It's just like how to... You know, you don't spoil anything by doing that. Control, but it's like... We already do this. What do you mean control? Oh, all of that unit, you mean? Oh yeah, okay. I get it. Well, it's nice, but it's not really a problem. Because there's not really that many things. And sometimes it's fun to play hitbox. You know? Hitbox gaming, where you're like... Pew, 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 pew. That's a clip. Clip me. I swear. Go ahead. Give me your best schnoz. Look at what you did. You made me look like a fool. On the internet. Thanks for the clip. You know what else isn't necessary? Drinking your own urine. Hey! Yo! Thank you for letting the geese loose. Roger. Thank you, thank you. For 1,000 bits, that's 10 bucks. Oh, dude, look at this little. Oh my god, this is a little bit of scuba bubble. Blech. Now, this is a piss puddle. You can enjoy, it's contained. It's a Bear Grylsian piss puddle. Splishy, splashy all night long. I want to watch myself wearing a thong. More solar panel. One silicon. Take care, Hal Money. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck at work. Take care now. Bye-bye. I'm changing my focus a little bit now from making like one base to then, you know, actually terraforming the world a little bit. So I'm going to make a little bit more here and there. Are we good? Are we gonna get more meteors? Oxygen level low. I mean, I got my base right there. We got nothing to worry about. Critical. We got nothing to worry about. Got nothing to worry about. There's no more ice on the planet anymore, as far as I know, so... We started going into this place, but this place was kind of weird, right? It just didn't have any... Wait, there was something more. There was something more in there. There was. A little bit more, but I don't know if there was actually more interesting stuff. We left things. Everything resorts to piss. Everything returns to piss, so... Whatever we do, whatever game we play, there will always be a piss filter, or there will be a piss place. There will never not be piss. Yes. Hey, Asp, welcome. What's with the soundscape? That's my stomach, sorry. It's a bit loud. needs food badly. Ooh, a new chest. We haven't seen this one yet. Uranium. Oh, and it had uranium. We needed 3, didn't we? I think we needed 3 to win the urans. No, that was gonna like make a short word for fun of it, but win the urans was not it. I don't know if I don't like when it's not on platforms anymore. I think it just looks better when there's on platforms, but then we have to commit so many of them, so maybe we don't care. Maybe we don't care about that. Not a single iron left. Oh, okay. Now there's a new problem. Three iron. We have it. Good. 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 We can just pass by this on the way back, can't we? But we would need this. Well, no, not necessarily. Put it back later. Ugh, magnesium. What am I doing? What am I smoking? I want this just like a basic solar panel on while we're perusing. As a little trick. The old classic solar panel peruse. Could these could not still be built on this one, yeah? No. Anything that could? Well, we don't know for sure. But you can build a base in the air. And so you can also build foundations over here. So I guess there's the thing. Oh, that looks stupid. Kinda. Not too bad. What happened with this boy? See, that's what happened. We screwed it up. We bungled it. It's the raid on the Bungalow Bay again. There we go. What do you mean you don't want to fit? What do you mean? You go under, just like everything else. I can't. Well, now we've made a place where we don't have any room to do anything else in. Hey, Hunter Edie, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Hey, did I win yet? As always, I will always follow your directions. You know how it is. I am. I'm getting low on oxygenation, so we need to at least get that going. I don't want to use the tank, and I don't really want to use the tank. I'm just gonna go over here. Interesting. Actually, how does it look on the other side? Yeah, I guess. Kind of symmetrical. So many cobalt. Okay. Let's just pick up iron. We can make a lot of solar on the way. You have won 20 hours in this game, as it's been 2 years since you played. You know they just released 2.0 like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that. So if you want to play, there's even a new planet. If it might tease the interest a little bit. Yeah, Minos. I've been thinking about it, Rook. I played the demo. I liked Minos. It was kind of like weird because I have a potential sponsored opportunity with the game, but it's been on hold, so I don't know how to approach the game yet. Because I could get it, but then again I might get it with a sponsorship. So we'll see. But yeah, I played the demo in October next fest. And Minos is a cool idea. It was running really badly for some reason though. For a game that simple, it was running really rough on the computer. I don't know how they've changed optimization. I didn't really try to optimize it either though when I was playing it. Well, we found the iron. Oh, that's enough uranium. Nice, okay. Well, we can come back here then. Let's go and get some of the solar panels worked on. All the just in the menus, yeah. There's a lot of games that do it because they're frame capping it only during gameplay. Yeah, it's become a classic on indie games. Not even indie games. Even AAA games have that. You know what we can do? We can do something schmancy. Spinny bags. That helps a bit. Let there be light. Good. It's not too important, but I'll take some extra iron. Comto. Boring. I don't think we want any of these new dresses. To be honest. Eggplant. Palampant. Vehicle station. Oh. We're gonna car? We're gonna beep beep? Now suddenly so much uranium. Ain't that nice? Ain't that something? We're kind of already iridium mining. But we are mining, so we are getting unlimited resources or something, right? So, not too bad. Not too bad. Mushroom seeds. Actually, getting mushroom seeds is potentially more interesting. And we got rocket engine as well, so we can dismantle that. It's all looking good. It's all looking as it should. Everything is skewed, you feel in that space, and then you come outside and you still feel like you're skewed, but you're not. Let's make ourselves a uranium reactor, shall we? That sounds safe. Did I take a course? Mm-mm. Am I qualified? Yeah, I know. No, not at all. We had, like, there was more resources to take over from the other place. As we move backwards here. Look at those, like, little cute. Just slowly populating the planet a little bit, you know? It's kind of nice. I'm trying to go for the general aesthetic now, all over, instead of just the area. And if it's gonna be more grass anyway, we're doing something good. You must be thinking. We hired a nuclear physicist. No, you didn't. You hired a nuclear enthusiast. You definitely, you didn't read correctly. Ah, shit. You're right. Wait, it wasn't here? Oh yeah, it was number 2. But number 2 leads to number 9. I wonder if this is gonna be, well, not everything can be laked up, because then we'll have nothing left. What? That. I said number 2. High five. Blip, blip, blip. This is a Subnautic sequel, a prequel before everything is water. That could be a fun one. That would be a fun concept of like making a like planning beforehand, making a survival planets crafting game like this, but you start like the way you work up your games, and you leave no hints to this at all, but they each lead to their natural progression into the next one. So you can start like prehistoric wise and then getting into some sort of age, but then takes it the sci-fi direction, which is a sequel, but you don't mention it, but just like you take the basic civilization of that idea, the core concept of it, and then you lead that one, and then goes into like, when that's done, that leads into the cyberpunk re-established idea and continues, and then you have an Art Nouveau third installment. Oh god, a third installment then that is a reversed engineering idea of like taking away the future that was too dangerous for us to go back and strip it down to more basic necessities and mechanics that we can rely on as a way to progress. And it's all connected as a story in a way, to read between the lines. So yeah, with like the Subnautica, like that, this fills up with water, and then Subnautica, we only in the water, and then we get the water out, and then we have a new one. All right, we have the ability to make a nuclear reactor now. The only thing now is that how should we place a uranium reactor in the safe spot? Well, it would look nice over here. So I guess we're gonna build it over there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make the uranium rod. And now we need 1 super alloy and 1 water. I like the focus on quantity, like the elements, the materials in place that needs to be there. All right, we got the uranium rod. It's like, it's melted or concentrated uranium that we're gonna do in this fission machine. So we need 3 super alloys, futuristic devices, and the uranium rod. Oh, also, could you bring us 2 water bottles? 2, what kind? Doesn't matter what kind, just a little bit of water. That will make it self-sufficient. What? But trust me, I don't want to trust you. Not at all. I think it has to be outside. Which makes sense, because it's a little radioactive. Hey, Chago. Yo. Big one. Ah, the light. Now we have to have... We've been building a lot of the panels as well. I'm gonna assume we have like 138. 159, even more. Hell yes, sir. Alright, lots of power. And when we're gonna talk about the launch platform. 3 iron, 1 titanium, and 3 super alloy. 2 super alloy. Then we gotta make it, I guess. Also, we should go and get the food, so we get more of that going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These would look so much better in the lab over there. But then again, they're gonna probably be in the other lab that we're gonna make. So you know what? It's unnecessary to do it now. We're gonna replace them soon in another location when we get to do the biomass lab setup. I don't believe in water bottle fusion. He's such a pleb, that guy Golem. He just doesn't have it in him. He will always be simple. Always, ever, always. Silicon, magnesium, magnesium, cobalt, iron, iron. Got more cobalt, or we out? We are fresh out of cobalt. But that could be good. Titanium, 2 iron. And we got ourselves a launch platform. Terraformation process by sending rockets to space. We're gonna need some more iron, I think. Because we're gonna probably make some more girdles as we go here. My girdlage. Get some more beans. Sure. Need some beans, Taggart? I'd say you had enough. Now, I want to have a launch platform over here. I don't know if it's going to be over water yet, but it does have a significant plus to this area, so I'm gonna hope we are right, but we can still change and still build it slightly above level. Yep. Nope. You're not allowed to be under. You're aesthetically... Ugh. I'm at 1 iron. How typical, typical. All right, launch platform. You did okay. So good news, bad news. It already comes with its own setup. Bad news is extremely huge. Kind of needs a flat surface. This is fine though. Might be higher up. It does kind of have 2 layers to it, but for some reason it mostly just wants to have one. Is it because the stairs? Alright, it's because the stairs, I think. We don't want to launch a platform next to the cliffside. We're not stupid. That's stupid. I will accept that I'm a little stupid. Look at that. Beautiful. Gigantic. We're not stupid? I'm just speaking for myself. Oxygen level up. I was gonna get like epic for a moment. Ow. Knee level low. There's still ice. Because there's no need for ice. So huge. Thank you for the 10, Monish. 10 struck. Launch. Oh, we gotta specifically launch these. Pressure multiplier. As a rocket engine, makes sense. Geolocation to the mapping screen. Attracts uranium asteroids. Gives a global heat generation bonus. Attract iridium asteroids. Well, I'm gonna go with this one. 2 super alloy, 3 cobalts, and the rocket engine. We have that. We just need to make more super alloys. We have enough aluminum as well, so we gotta just bring back enough to make that. And the cobalts. So silicon, titanium. There's a little bit of everything, though. Yes, kobolds. Campbells. Silicon, titanium, magnesium. We have enough magnesium now, I think, as well. Oh, we're low on cobalt. I know that for sure. Let's bring that home. Bring that home. And I believe iron as well. Okay. Look at this huge solar panel field. It has this one use. This cliff. Oh man, we're getting drowned over here. What's gonna happen to these things? It's a nice puddle. Hydration level critical. I don't know if you saw, but there's a lot of water around here. Could take some of that. Maybe there will be no more mining now at the ground level. Like they will remove the ability to get stuff. Oh. Yeah, look. Or... No, maybe. Oh. Oh. You can still get them, but... Maybe not soon. Maybe not. Alright. Aluminium. Yep. So, that was 3 cobalts. Rocket engine and 3 alloys. How we doing? Can I just take away the ice? Just melt in my fingers? Lakes is at 9%. I mean, so we are getting lakes. How much is the lake gonna be laking though? Because, you know, if this is just that level, I'm a little worried about the platform. Well, the platform is probably okay, but there will be a new layer, a new level. And also, I guess we have some of the solar heat generators down there. Not gonna be a big deal though. They're gonna be laking, all right. They be laking. Look at that pressure going up. Everything else is kind of standstill in. Oxygen. Biomass. Biomass is late for everything. But that's okay. We're working on it. We're gonna get a modifier to the heat. 1000%, wasn't it? At least for a little bit. What's the lake's name? Lake Hydra. So heat multiplier in uranium. Good luck. Did we get uranium already? Looking good. Who's gonna hit me? Double up? So many over there. Ah! Stop it! You're ruining my place! Alright. Cool. Bunch of uranium dropped down. Well, I would have to assume. It's a very cool game. Very fun. I do love the slow... Like, you know that everything is still just moving slowly. You're progressing things. Oh, you kind of screwed me over on this one, buddy. Hey, asshole. There's a you. Ah, God damn it. Well, beggars can't be choosers, right? Oh my God. Oh. Got him. Can I duck? I don't think you can duck. It's all right. I can goose. I can try. A man can try, can him? I forget which direction over here. There was, yeah, a mountain. And there was like 3 over there. Yeah, no need for a helping hand. Controls is one thing, but yeah, it's small things is not a big deal, though. Uranium, uranium, uranium. Oh, nice. I was able to grab that one. Oh, very nice over here. Also, we haven't been to this place yet. The super stalactical area. You like that place? I don't know if I like that place yet. It's kind of spooky. Ooh. Good morning, you got axe murder in your dream trying to deliver a burger. Oh, great. That's a good dream. Getting killed is always a good thing. Good time. At least you wake up knowing you didn't. So, you know, there's always a slight positive thing to it, like you're safe now. And then you hear on your door, knock, knock, like, oh my. Nope, not opening, not today. Not opening that door today. That's a closed door right now. How do you know you didn't get axe murdered? This is all a dream. Dude, they're existential as that is. We shouldn't indulge them. Uranium rod. Uranium rod. Super alloy, super alloy. We got one. Should have another one. No. But we can make it. Magnesium? Always. There's too much magnesium and I never have them when I actually need them. Okay. Wait. Didn't I just create what I needed? Oh, didn't I? Oh yeah, I just need another magnesium. Ah! Torrential rain. What's this piss? Piss. My inventory is so well organized. Don't start. It was. It was, okay? You know what we need? We need an ore refinery close to our base. Because it's gonna pop a lot of random materials in there too. Because we're emptying out over here. And I don't want to empty out. Kind of nice with the rain sound, isn't it? A little white noise here. A little consistent though. Insistent. Incessant and insistent. Well, incessant is inconsistent. That's not what it is. Alright, so what about the ore refinery first? That's going to be iridium rod and osmium and stuff. We don't necessarily need a nuclear reactor right straight away, so why don't we just do that? Ore refinery. Aluminium, osmium, and iridium rod. Boop. Do we need to make a platform? How does it look? It kind of needs to be connected to the floor though to make sense. It doesn't look great when it's at the top here, because you know we're just digging for a slight cliffside. This kind of slaps. This kind of slaps. I got 2 uranium rods. Pretty slick. We definitely need to keep creating super alloys. Should still have a bunch of aluminium, but we're running a bit low. One titanium, please. Another iron and titanium. Beautiful. All right. That's 4 more super alloys. Got the iridium. Pressure is notable. Otherwise, We still need to really go into biomass, to be fair. There's the algae generator. Yeah, it grows underwater algae. It generates biomass placed on the water surface. That's what we need. On the water surface. On a surface of water. We have like 2 small little things that can be used like that. Eggplant. Magnesium super alloy. So I guess we gotta get some eggplants. Of course I didn't make eggplant right now. Poop. Silly. I'm making other things. And that means no eggplant at all, so this has to wait. So we had the let's create vehicle and its upgrades. That's gonna be exciting. Shredder destroys items placed inside, breaks items down into their core components. I don't know what's the difference. Just destroy items and then breaks to their core components. This is more energy, so it must be useful in some way. Maybe it's for the future where we're gonna create shit. Everything's gonna start pissing and shitting and creating debris. Pissing and shitting and all that old piss. So there's the biodome. Perfect place to grow plants and generate oxygen. Alright. Oh wait, no. Biolab, that's what we're getting. To craft bio recipes. That's 40 energy. We're not too worried about that anymore, are we? Well, we are also going to get closer to making an iridium brangus, so no, not too bad.
Piss and poo.
So... did we do all the aluminiums? I think we did, unfortunately. So, we need at least 1 aluminium for that. Can I do a secondary food grower for now? No, that's also aluminium. Dang it. I can remove 1 aluminium from a food grower. Just to speed up the process. Just 1 of them. 2 osmium. Sure. I need to get the food grower out. First... thank you. Okay, so this has no attachment on that side. Okay. This could work like that. Can I connect these? That would be good if I could. They should be at the same elevation at least. We'll hope. We'll see. I'm still curious what's gonna happen to my stuff down there. How we doing over here? We got some stuff? Yeah, we got some stuff. 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 Yeah, we got some So this would be good to get a secondary of as well, so we can plant a lot of basic materials that we can start using. Yeah, somewhere with my upright. I'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. Don't question the setup. I'll make it eventually. I'll connect it to the bottom. It's gonna look like it's perfect. Okay, it looks a little unstable right now, but don't. For now, just Harry Potter it. Okay. It's magic. It's Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus that idea out of your brain. Space Battle is really tough and cool. Tough in the word that is like awesome. Oh, my poor feet. I want this to grow first before we needed like an eggplant. We needed that. And like being food growing over here would be perfect. Because it's always going to be lined with this wall anyway. And you can't make anything from this side. Alright, what's the recipes? So that's the mushroom. That's why we created mushroom. So the bacteria sample is the algae that we're going to create soon. It's fertilizer from algae, eggplant. So the eggplant's going to be huge. Fertilizer, tier 2. Methane cartridge. Sulfur for explosive powder. Mutagens. Use it in the DNA manipulator. Suck my bronchus. It's crazy. We should go to Mr. Iridium ore miner. We need to collect some stuff, some gulch. Alright, let's see. Do that. Okay. The suits are gonna go outside like the rest of them. Yeah, this is the place for the suits. There you go. One nice place for suit. I wish there was a sort button. Just a simple sort button. That'd be nice. But no. There is. You're a liar. This button? Oh, you mean this button? I didn't know you can press it. I should have thought. I should have known. I just thought it was on like an icon. This made sense to me because it's back and forth. I thought it was just like, this is inventory icon. You're right. Perfect. Thank you. Why didn't my brain try to process this as a pressable button? I don't know. Took you half a game to figure that out too. Yeah, I think it's because it's so static. You don't even hover over them, right? They're just there. If it would have been like a when you highlighted it, you would do. So I guess there's a minus point to the game, as you know. I mean, like in terms of playful, like as you swing and a miss, because every other game would have them highlighted, so you'd like make the intuitive effort, like, oh, button press. But you know, it's there. And it's not a big problem anyway. Okay, so I need to go collect some schist. Get out of there. Get in there. Create some water from the ice. And we're off. So we need aluminium. Iridium would be good too, because we're running low on iridium. Elafringum. Space bacon. True. Now the rocks have disappeared here. Forgot about them. Well, we should go back with this then. It's also nice because there's some magnesium over there too we can take on the way back that we are currently lacking now. Spakin. We're getting spakin. Get it all. Just pick it all up, because now we need it. At least we got tons of uranium now. Do not need to worry much about that. Whoops. I can't count, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Back again. Gold chests? No, I have not. Now I know they exist. Interesting. But please bear in mind the foreshadowing. So it would be more fun for me to explore. Because if I know there's a gold chest, I would be now less excited to find it, since I know there exists one. If I never knew there existed one, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Right? So in the future, think about what you would like the most. Actually, that doesn't work, because there's a lot of people that don't want to explore. Think about people. There you go. That's okay. It happens a lot. So there still is ice in here. In the caves. It's not just warm enough, I guess. Just think about ducks. Yeah. How we doing over here, miner? We doing good? Good mining hot? Yes, sir? Wait. Let's make a... a big one. Inventory is full. Inventory is full. Iron. I need some more aluminium. That's running low. Take them out, ducks. Maybe that silver place will be the aluminium place. Because there hasn't been a reliable source. Well, this is a reliable source enough. I guess. Maybe we can get aluminium from the ore refiner over here. Maybe. It's in the area, but I don't know if it's gonna allow me. Because there was aluminium in the caves too. Did not find that in the machine. Hey there. Dish my guy. How you doing? How we doing over here? No aluminium. Unfortunately. But a lot of rock. Which is nice. Different torps of minerals. Torps? Torps. Different torps of minerals. You got all kinds of torps. You got tips of torps. You got torps of torps and... These are alum maximum. Nice. Could go for some osmio, because that's also running a little cool right now. This would be a good place for an ore refinery then. In here. Ore refinery in general is gonna be big cooking. Because of you know, we're running out of things running into the ground, so we just make stuff from the ground. Sounds like a plan to me. This is the huge sand castle thing we still don't know about. But it's spooky. It's spooky dooky. It looks like most of the aluminium here is on vacation. Dookie? If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm gonna stop you. Oh, you can just find super alloy? You can just pick it up? Ooh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We're unstoppable now. Yeah, it goes a lot of offensive color. There's so many of them from the sand pits. Holy. I mean, that's gonna be a huge help. Because that means we can kind of maybe even take advantage of building the big compartments as well. Do you think if we build inside here, we can actually mine for super alloy? But it's gonna be so sandy. It's gonna be so sandy. Alright. I'm good. Let's head home. There's a box too. Nothing specific. I'll actually pick up the aluminium here. Maybe the nugget. Actually, running out of oxygen. We should be going soon. Because now we're gonna translate stuff into biomass stuff, so maybe we'll get use for the nuggets. Most likely. Yeah, looks cool. Spooky. At least has this sublime nature to it. Except for this piss uranium field. Less sublime. And we're gonna think about getting that crazy vehicle crater. Ooh. We can go vehicularly weird. Super Island Line is just past Faltgas Alley. Faltgas, no, yes, Falt Gas. It's just what it is. Faltgas. Huh. More. That's the two of them that I couldn't reach. Okay, so this is an algae spot. And there was another one, right? You might be able to create in the lakes too, I guess. Underneath, but then I'm curious about how the scrutinizing jambalaya juice am I gonna dive. I need a diving suit at that point. I'm gonna visit my base. No, wait, we should probably, well, I'm gonna do it. Wait, I'm not gonna do it. I'm afraid of losing my inventory if I go in there and I die and the chest is gonna be underwater. What's the current goal on the screen? Hit more subs? $100 would be good. Today. Today we have 2? Or 3. We're a little bit behind. All right. That's 10.
Thanks for the gas, Yogurt.
You're welcome.
Hey, it worked! Thank you so much, Thomas, for the 10 community subs. Thank you, thank you. You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to get baited. I appreciate it. Thank you, Thomas. That makes up for all the foreshadowing earlier. Now I'm just smiles. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So what are we gonna do? Biolab. Biomass, more nuclear. Nuclear. Hey. Anonymous gift sub too. Coward subbing. Ooh-wee. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for a gift sub to Saber Viper. Appreciate it. Okay. That's 1 uranium. Yeah, here's the we have next stage lakes. We're currently building up the lakes. Heat is a bit slow, but we're trying to do the biomass thing. There's the algae. Oh yeah, the eggplant's probably done now. Okay, so we have the eggplant for algae. Then I want to start the vehicle station and get some more food growing going. Aluminium. You can just get it right away. Nice. I think it's going in twos. Ah, there you go. Oh, is that even one more? Doesn't really matter. It's fine there. It's okay. Actually, no. Hold on. Okay, fine. It is there. Goods. Good. That's iron and water. Got it. Any more ice? Useless ice. One. Yes, Pauly Shore's by though. We heard it here, we heard it again, we got it again. More eggplants are important, I think. Water bottle. I haven't seen that movie. Yesterday I saw In Bruges. In Bruges with Colin Farrell. I didn't know what kind of movie it was. I was thinking it was going to be like a Guy Ritchie kind of setup. Like typical slick, fun, cool cuts. But it was a different movie. And it was quite nice. I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's incredible. It's very nice. the whole without spoiling the story, it's nice how it kind of pivots the way you think things are gonna happen, and it's slowly leading into like character development, and the way it kind of ties it up is fun and not very Hollywood, I would say, which is nice. I always like that. For the love of God, I hope this is gonna be fine. If this is off center, I'm gonna cancel the stream. I can't check. Actually, I do. I can. I need just another water. And I need aluminum. So I can just make that. I can just disassemble the center one for now. Just to check. Alright, here's the moment of truth. That was it. Good stream. Really? I gotta do that? Cancel everything. They were also next to each other. God damn it. Sometimes you just can't win. Now I'm not sure about this one either. I'm not sure about this one either. It's gonna fit, but is it gonna be a little bit off? It is. Why would they do this to us? Why would they do this to us? Why? Why? I'm a simple man. It doesn't look too bad though. Time for a scathing review. I'm gonna kill someone. I'm not. And even if I did, I'm not gonna say it. But I would never do it. But I would still never say it. Unless they got me. But it wouldn't matter anyway. Because I would never do it. Mushroom. Beans. Huh? Beep? What are you beeping for? Beep. I heard a beep. Who the fuck's beeping at me at this hour? Beep beep. I'm gonna yell out my window. It's me, Mr. Beacon. Fuck you, Beacon. All right. Magnesium. We have 2 of these I know location of. So 2 eggplants. Do we have 2 eggplants now? No, we don't. We got 1 eggplant. 1 eggplant. So we got an eggplant. Magnesium. We can pick up magnesium on the way. No problem. Super alloy. Got enough of them. I need to eat a bean. Need to eat. Yo. Thank you for the prime sub, Purple Piet. It didn't show up.
Do you think you can beat the champ?
There it
I
is.
can take him blind.
What if he's not blindfolded?
I can still beat him. Thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the Golden Club. We have emotes and less ads. No ads. I mean. Alright, there's a little bit of water here. Now, first of all, I'm going to see if this is possible. Could you still do this? Yes, you can. Okay. So you can create algae, underwater algae like that. But I can also create algae out of this. Is this just stupid? I love it. It's a very big device for a very small kids pool. Growth speed. Let's see if it's different. This has got 0.0 Gs. You gotta go, Lelouch. Take care. It's got 0.0 G, 0.7 growth speed. Right. 0.8, 0.7. Got it. Let's see. I thought you was going to put it there. I don't know. But now I'm gonna put it... Oh, you put it on top of the water? Okay. So it'll just be a buoy. Alright. Looks like a buoy to me. Yeah, boy. We have fun around here. Oxygen, though. Let me just go into my base. And get oxygen. There you go. Okay. Alright, that takes care of that. I think it's time to say goodbye to this place. What happens now? I can be underwater. Okay. I'm just using my normal. The space astronaut suit is a water suit too. There you go. It's not powered anymore. Biology, there's nothing in there. How you guys doing? Not powered. All right. All right. What is it? I didn't even read this message. I didn't see it. But we had the goal anyway. Alright, we can still... Wait. Where did my eggplant go? I didn't eat my eggplant. Did I put it there? Did I put it there and run? I can't remember what I did. I did, okay. It was 0.8, 0.7, right? Still the same thing. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. It's the same shit. But I guess it at least is closer to my base, so, I mean, that's... Wait, it's just algae, though, right? But no, but I need algae. This is gonna produce... I need algae from your face. It's gonna grow to 100%, then I can extract the algae. Yeah. Here they have room to grow. I wish you had room to grow. Jesus. You stagnated real quick. Sorry, that was over the line. Stroppy. Stroppy. This golem is stroppy. If a suit saves you from space, it saves you from water. I mean, it does make sense. At least to a certain extent, right? Because, like, if it's oxygen you're protecting yourself from, which means it must be tight. At least around your head. No, but still, yeah, I guess so. Stranded. Alright, let me take a short break. We'll come back to more Planet Crafting. Still a fun game. Still good. Exciting. Excited? Sure thing. A not so evil halfling. I am the renowned apple wizard of the future. I shall become great.
Evil wizard.
And I... The wizard bends over the staff and begins chanting. Darkness dwells below. I call to you, master, for the power of darkness. Come forth! Shadows replace light. I beseech you, master, from the realm of shadows. Come forth, I set you free from the ancient bonds. Arise! Than you could ever be. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Ugh. What are you giving me? Ah. Spooky. What are we doing? Eggplants. How you guys going? 74%. Not ready. 64%. Cool, cool. 86 available. 2 nuclear reactors. The question was to get a there's the vehicle station too before we get in there. But an ore extractor inside the place that had super alloy, that might be a good attempt. Because if it is, let me tell you, that's gonna be cool. We have not enough iridium for that, but we can get it quickly. We can also steal one just for now. Just do that. Just kind of steal it. Get the rod with us. You ride with us, you'd rod with us. You died with us. Rod Witherspoon. Let's see here. We needed... We have it? Good. That's basically about it. Do we have any more food packets? Yes. Oh, we had more eggplants here. Yeah, this, we had the storage. Ah, you know, that's fine. We're good, we're good. We're good. Spice food. Nice little mineral closet. Well, thank you. We need oxygen. Oxygen. Whoa. It's still a long way to get to my buoy algae sample over there. Well, eventually it will grow a little bit more, I guess. You love this emote, lol. Oh, you get the gun one. Yeah, that's fun. Thank you. I like it too. It turned out great. I had a reference for like the perspective. And I just drew Bep over, and I kind of liked how his face turned out. Could pick up some iridium on the way, but let's focus on our goal at hand, which is ore. We're gonna try to bring it down under the sandfall. Hopefully, if we're lucky. Well, there's still ice over there. Look, there's like a lot of cool shit. Hopefully, if we're lucky, it's gonna bring us a super alloy under the sand or something. Yeah, good stab and gun. Good emotes. Apparently I'm very motivated when I'm making those emotes. Ooh, a little box here too. Those seeds. Don't mind if I do. So, let's see. Gonna put this under wraps. Under here. Please do it, please do it, please do it. No, it produces iron. No, no, poopies. Poopies. Deeper. No, oh well. Niagara Falls, Sandia. The dark thought of me being motivated by gun and knife. It's okay. We only are funny. There was a chest nearby, yeah. There you are. Don't need sulfur. Let's do a quick look though at the other side that might have been like the stalactite heaven. What if that's aluminium town? It has the same sheen to it. But it seemed a bit more rocky than anything else. Can we even make it back? Yeah, we got houses here and there. I can show you the world, crafted splendidly. Woo. It's always good to watch a stream when the played sort of when a player enjoys the game. Yeah, I think there's plenty of fun ways to watch a stream though. Don't depends on your preference, but also depends on how they approach it. For example, it's still fun to watch someone play a game that's challenging and might be frustrating as long as they have a will to do it. They have it's fun to see the journey. Like, it's fantastically fun to see someone play a tough game and just like it's them versus the game, and us, we can in chat sit there and laugh and have fun. And they're not bothered by us laughing at them failing because it's their quest and they're showing it to the world. It's fun. So things could be tough and challenging and maybe even infuriating, but it's like determination that is fun to watch, and then people going slightly insane while doing it. Comfy is another thing. And just what promotes silliness or humor. There's many things. So there's a lot of things that could be great entertainment, and there's a lot of things that could be bad entertainment. There's some water here. For example, I recognize that there's a lot of boring entertainment. A lot of you will say, yeah, but it's still cozy. I do appreciate that, but when I play boring games that I don't have a lot of things to say to, and if I was a better entertainer, I would probably find things to say, but a lot of games I'm just in a zone where I'm just comfy and I don't find a lot of things to talk about. And I recognize that that's not that fun to watch. People are still hanging out maybe, but it could be a lot more fun if there's more things happening on screen that would either screw me over or things that I could point out and talk about. So it's comfy is good, but then again, oh, there is Balbolibium. This is like super biome. This has to be Balbolibium. Come on. Give me. Give me. Yes! Balbolibium! No! 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 I think you're a good clown. Oh, thank you. Inventory is full. Space food. This would be a nice space for a little hubbub, wouldn't it be? Just a little bit. Iron. We're running out of oxygen. Gotta get out of here. Well, if I get some iron, I can make a house. I can't. Oh, it's timing out. I'm not gonna get the house in time. Maybe I will, but I'm gonna stress myself there. Is this even in time? I don't think it's gonna be. Maybe. Nope. Well, it was nice knowing me. At least I know where I died. Oh, I spawned here. Nice. Look at that. So you spawn the last place you get your oxygen, apparently. Whatever classifies as a hub oxygen. You're watching the Cozy H2 Heroes 2 VODs in the evening. You know, on one where dude wanted to do 1v1 you in Heroes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm happy they didn't come back with like a vengeance. Because they were toxic, and they were also given subs. I assume they will be charge backing as well. They just come out like flying out of the gate. And initially I just have it there for, you know, a little bit of fun, you know, making fun of it a little bit. Where did we die? Over here. But then when it doesn't calm down and how insistent they're, like, okay, I hope there's not going to be like an actual hate campaign, because they were very strong. Where is it? Did the chest not... Oh, is it his? This the one. Right behind the rock. I think it's because I kept walking when it was blacked out. I didn't know I was that close to the rock. You know who I am? Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there's something in them that's a little insane. And if they're actually insane in real life or just mostly insane on the internet, that's hard to tell, because, you know, a lot of people act incredibly more crazy than they actually are in real life online, because people can just say shit. And that can take... people can just go wild with that. But those people are also the ones that are most likely to just not let go of something that is on their mind. So it's like, okay, let's hope this is gonna be okay. And it is, but for a lot of people, those things can happen for a long time. And I have a lot of friends and acquaintances. Oh, look! On this platform that unfortunately has, you know, they got stalkers and they got people that make new accounts, and there's just pester them. It's still 40%. But look at all the growth of the grass. But I'm glad it turned to nothing. It will be fun to see, though. Interesting to see, I guess. Olden Era. Because I'm going to be playing a lot of Heroes Olden Era. We know already there's a lot of people with strong opinions about Olden Era. And how they want it to be Heroes 3, and, you know, there's a lot of old, not just old people, but old habits and old ways of being And they're a bit strong, a lot of them. They're a little bit strong. Come out of the gate pretty strong. They're not too great. I didn't get the iridium that I wanted. I got aluminium though. And we didn't get to even place the ore refinery. You know what we can do? We can still place the ore refinery here. No, we did the aluminium. That's true. We did good. But how was it for the next one? Yeah, iridium ore. Right. And now we definitely need more iridium because we even removed one space heater. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's all she wrote for iridium. Alright. We should fix this inventory setup, get up. But should is a word that I'm going to take very lightly right now. I said 6, 7. Nice. Gamer. You're one of them. Wasn't wild about old there. That's fine. You don't. The thing is, it's fine that people don't like them, but the way people don't like stuff. That's the problem. It could also be with the way people enjoy stuff. Could also go a little too crazy, right? Fandoms are insane. Hate squads is also insane. There you go. It's not perfect, but you couldn't be. So it is what it is. But that's pretty nice, though. 3 muskies. 3 eggplants. Now we gotta get like a stash here. I think we're gonna abuse this one. Abuse the nature and how we nurture. It says no, but sometimes you gotta say yes, but. Because it doesn't look too bad. Actually still too much. Nah, just perfect. For now. Should probably just make another one next to it. Should just do that immediately. Because I know myself. I'm gonna forget to do it when I'm not in the mood to do it. Plant, eat. Plant in face. No. Plant in. Plant? Plant? Moot? Plant mouth. Plant? Mouth. Plant mouth? And then... said... Plant mouth for eat? Maybe eat plant, and then said. These do not look like edible mushrooms. In fact, they don't look like mushrooms. They are my mushrooms. And that's it. End of conversation. If you're not happy with that, then you have something to fulfill, which I can't give you. Eggplant. We need more algae. Algae. Now that we have algae making, we got also the grass, but grass is producing plants, and this produces plants at the 0.8 speed, so it's better plantage. Right? Egg nug plants, super alloy. Super alloy. Magnesium, papa. And there was 2 nuggets and what? 2 plant of eggs. I'll get 2 plant of eggs, 3 huskies, and a Long John Silver. This should be switched. Also, we're probably not going to have that many seeds anyway. Eat plant. Sedge. Maybe sedge. Or maybe also. Is that a sad face? There you go. Sedge. How much do they create for power? Minus 13. They're pretty energy splunking, to be honest with you. Look at this water. How funny. Huh? How funny is this water, huh? We're hoping for segs. Not in this stream. I'm not gonna go over to your place and give you the segs. I might give you these eggs if we're making pancakes together. What would you want if you got a pancake in your lap right now and it was good? It was a good pancake. It was no shady business. What would you like to have on your pancake? Fuck. Water is gone. Can I just and put water over there? It's not. Ice cream and strawberry. Oh, yeah, that's good. I think I would have something that's already in my fridge because it was just so nice. There's a There was a luxury, a way too expensive jam. Was a black currant and pomegranate jam. It was a gift we had for a silly gift Christmas. It's like a small bottle of like 200, or was my 150 grams, I think. It's probably over $10 for that. But it's so good. It's like natural flavor, intense jam. And I had that on pancakes recently. That and a little bit of brown goat's cheese. I could have maybe had some sour cream or something, like a little bit of cream on top there, but I didn't have it anyway. 30% lake. Nutella. Be too sweet for me at this point. I'm starting to. I like sweets and I like chocolate. I do. But there's something with like chocolate spreads and sweet spreads. I'm kind of just like, I think I want more and more of them, but I'm just kind of like, this is too much. So I still like sweet, but there's a too much now, which there wasn't before. You put goat cheese on jam. You do the brown goat cheese? Hell yeah, it's caramelized cheese on jam. Of course you do. I mean, you have regular white cheese on with jam. Brown goat cheese jam, caramelized. That's fucking works really well. What was my brain doing? I was gonna get something. Water. Sounds illegal. Well, you know the brown goat's cheese we have in Norway, right? It's just caramelized. It's a caramel flavored cheese. It's fucking pretty fucking good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, sir. He says the culture divide between us. But that's the thing. There's a lot of stuff that's good and could be good, but it's because of different cultures, it never becomes a question, never becomes a sight. And when you haven't tried it or haven't seen it, it sounds off. It does. It's like sweet and salty. To begin with, you're like, wait, you can't have the salt with the sweet. That doesn't mix. Like, you like savory, but sweet and the savory, they don't mix. But then you start to find things that actually mix, and you're like, sweet and salty is fucking the best. You know? Just needs to be the good mix of it. For example, a good example is cranberry sauce, right? Cranberry jam with a lot of potato and meat dishes. At least it's very typical in Scandinavia. You have like this brown sauce, meat patties, or just some other kind of meat with mashed potato as well. And cranberry sauce. Isn't it cranberry sauce? What is it called? Yeah, tyttebær. Tyttebær. Syltetøy? Cranberry jam? Tyttebær is cranberry, right? Wait, tranebær? Hold on a second. Now I'm confused. Tranebær. Tranebær. Cranberry. Oh. Tyttebær. English. What? That's also cranberry. What the fuck? Are they the same? Oh. Why do we have two words for it in Norway? Why? What? Why do we have two words? Now Norway's fucking up. We used to talk smack about English language having too many things going on. Why do we have that? Tyttebær and tranebær, why are they the same things? I always thought they were different, but then I couldn't place it. I'm a fan of fancy cooking. You know, but you hate gourmet. The word gourmet makes you piss in your pants, Chago. In the bad way. I have no oxygen. Oh god. I guess we just really like cranberries. We used to be a country. One is probably very offensive in specific contexts. No. Not in our language, no. I know how you might think and what you're thinking about, but that does not make sense in our language at all. I do not know where it comes from. Why we have two words for it. Panna cotta with cloudberry jam. Ooh. There could be like a wild, so like with wild strawberry, normal strawberry, it could be like something like that. I'll search. Är det tyttebär eller tranebär? They're two different ones. They're closely related. Okay. So they are different. This is all fucking AI overviews everywhere. Tillhör samma familj som blåbär. Same family as blueberries and the tyttebärs, which is cranberries. So do you guys have another word for cranberries? Because there is a reason why we have two names for it. They're different. And it says American tyttebär, American cranberries, eller cranberries. Oh, did I just go out of breath again? I'm good. So yeah, you don't eat tranebär. You tend to have them dried or in juice. So yeah, tyttebär you can eat raw. Okay. Yeah. Huh. There's specific cranberry that's only harvested in Appalachia. So there's two different types. That's why we actually have two different words for it. So you probably have cranberries and maybe you have like Appalachian cranberries or something like that, which is two different breeds. Oh, nice. Good. The text blurs while underwater? Only slightly. Oh, okay, good. That's great. Love it. Oh, there is algae here. Oh. Okay, there is algae. It doesn't need to be at 100% growth, it just goes under it. Would you look at that? We got our algae, bro. Why you get advised against puddle? Puddle. You advised against puddle. Oh shit, here we go again. I think I might make it this time. It's getting dark. It's getting light. Just your casual saunter. So nice. So full of spies. All right. How are we doing on the technology? It's been slow. This is at 12 ooks. We get the biodome. The trees. Oh, we get to generate tree bark. What is next here? Lake water collector. Filters water. 50 MTIs. Also, we just got the vehicle inventory increase. I guess we're a little bit behind on the vehiculars. Tier 2 nuclear reactor? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Well, that's kind of working up really quickly, actually. The pressure now. The pressure now, eh? Eh? So the vehicle station, Iridium, was what I said that we wanted to get pretty early. A lot earlier. And how much we got already uranium rods with super alloy. We could just make another one before we start. Yeah, 29 available. You gotta get another one. We gotta get another one going. So that's 3 super alloys, but now we have plenty. We got plenty of super alloys. And that's gonna be that. Just realized they're all under the ground. Huh. Right. There's the algae. The algae was for something in the bio lab. You good? 96. Look at how nice this is with this lighting. Ooh. How cute. So neon. Bacteria sample. We might need more water bottle stuff. Unless we can filter the water with the water sampler thing soon. That might be fine. Yeah, AI, don't let the AI fool you. Just, you can use it, but just scroll to the sources. So you can still have the AI overview, but always go like the way that you should be thinking about it. If you're trying to be a little bit more educated, you just, and whenever you search, you just go like this, show more, and you check the sources, the articles in there. So whenever you do this, check more articles. These are the ones you want to check, if anything. And you can still go from lower than there. But don't just read whatever is there, because they're wrong so many times. AI is gonna save the world! Fuck off and piss and shit. Greedy asshole corporate mother fucking beep 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 beep. Swear words inputted here. Add your own swear words today. Water! More water! I have created a bacteria sample. I don't know why I did it, but I have done it. It'll be good for the future or something, you'd think. I'm not gonna sort this. Who am I kidding? Bah. Hey, Zetsu. You got a bacteria sample in the fridge? If you know what I mean. I do not know what you mean, but cool. Alright, and we actually need some food to bring along with us. Actually, we do have. And an algae. Put in the box. Put in the box, please. What a mess. What a mess. I've made a mess. A stinking mess, that's what I've made. Oh, sorry, sorry. Stinking mess, oh, stinking mess. Stinking mess. Stinking mess. That's right. I made a stinky mess for you now, baby. Stinky mess. Alright. New hit single. Because it's not gonna be a hit from here. If you did minus after question, you can just also turn it off. Complete. There's like a setting in the browser somewhere. But I tend to just have it there because a lot of things are actually just good because you just get the sources there as well. Then you can confirm with the simple list. But just use your brain. Just use your brain. Try at least. It's fun sometimes. You gotta try. Thank you. I'll be taking these. You're more of an Ask Jeeves kind of gal. Good. Is Ask Jeeves still going? Is Ask Jeeves kind of like he's retired right now, so he just gives a fuck like, what? Whenever you first search for something on Ask Jeeves, you initially get a question, what is it? And then you have to ask it again. Oh yeah, well. So Neopets is an old website, and then you go from there. But Jeeves is tired, so you have to ask him twice. Aluminium. Where's my aluminium? Maybe we just skip the space heater here. There's now nothing in this room. And it couldn't be connected to this one, I'm pretty sure. There was only a one-to-one. Right? No. Oh. But not the center. Okay. Cool. We can just make this giant overhead base. It's gonna be cool. Just like overlooking everything. That could be pretty cool, actually. Actually, that's not a bad idea. 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. There. Hater. Oh, hater. Oxygen's... I mean, everything is gonna help soon. Pressure's coming down. Only 35% leaks. It's going so slow, but look at the leakage. Our satellite. Hold on a second. Our satellites are like, help! Help! Don't worry, I'm coming. Now no one can communicate with me. I am excommunicado. Well, it makes sense to have the communication center next to our beautiful base up there. We found the golden crate! Oh, the one that we were prophesized about! Yeah, Bosco Baby! In the golden crate! Oh. What's gonna be inside the golden crate? Oh! Just one bit of iron? Oh, it's a little statue of rocket dildo. Nice. Golden seed. 600. Uranium rod. Nice. Holy. And you get aluminium super alloy. Oh, you get so much from just like giving it to the dirt too. Sweet. Golden chest is what it's about. Okay. Nice. I wonder if the wall is going to grow to the solar panels. At this rate, I'm going to have to say yes. Because it's like 30% something. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll do it slowly. One pair of used shoe for Mr. Gold. Yeah, I think we just switch to DuckDuckGo. I'm just managing it. But I have a tolerance for managing stuff like that because I don't even use an ad blocker. I have a stupid. I don't care anymore. I'm just like it. I know. We ad blocking. There's so much like protection against it. I'm just, fuck it. I'm just gonna optimize how every ad works in terms of how I quit them. So I have my Control W, that's a strong one. If you have your hands on the Control W, you can immediately close down a tab, so you know the first click is gonna be an ad, right? No need, Thomas. Again, no need to try to do that. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, but that was to not say what that things happen in the future. But yeah, so when you press a link, you immediately know it's going to be an ad. So you just like press Control W, and so suddenly no ad, gone immediately. Just add it into your mouse clicks. There you go. Not what? Diddled. But you send 10 more and say that every time. It's like taxes for like, okay, I'm going to back seat you for a price, so I'm gonna give you a lot of money so I can say stop what you're doing and please, for the love of God, go to the alcove next to you. Yeah, the pun tax at Patty's place is like $10 for a pun. You get a free pass. It's not a free pass, you get a pass for paying the toll. We gotta get that golden seed going somewhere, man. Holy moly, that's a lot of seedage. Ausvedage. Who's boring here? 400, pretty good. 300, alright. 300, not so good. 250, you're out of here. Golden seed. Welcome in. So that was good. That was a lot of good resources just hanging around. We got the uranium rod again. Have we got any new messages? Oh, I forgot to put my antenna down again. Yes or no? No, please don't tell me how to play the game. As much as I would love money, I'm gonna be put down my foot and say, just let me discover the game. But thank you so much for wanting to shove money down my throat. No. It's like almost level. It's slightly higher. There you go. I have standards. Oh, I saw something so funny. I'm not gonna mention the person, but I have. It's just I can't. There's I can't. It's basically the emote I can't. Someone has been like berating, like Twitch is bad, Twitch is doing this is stupid. They're calling out. I mean, that's always also fair. Something is fair, like calling out. Like Dan Clancy is just saying like lurkers are a bad word. Like he's cooked. This old guy. He just wants to party. He's just talking to people. He's a social idiot that just wants to hang out. He's done. He shouldn't be in charge like he is anymore. He's cooked. He should go out the window. But this person, this other person, streamer, and they have like they've complained and they complain like everybody's mute button and then this Twitch is bad, and then they get them sponsorship. They did the Minecraft thing, and they were like, they did at least do a preface, and they said like, you know what, As much as I think Twitch is bad, I gotta say this is a great opportunity. We need more of this. Like, what kind of an attitude is this? So you're saying like you hate what they're doing, but as soon as they shove, like, you have the opportunity to earn money from them, like, that's actually pretty good. We need more places where I just can get money with you. That's what we need more of. But then they go like attack them in every other way. Like, what the fuck? Is there no spine? Is the word spine a thing in your vocabulary? Holy sh! I was like, oh my, this is insane. Like, no spine. Like, this is good though, because I get a lot of money doing business with you, so I'm going to support you and me by making you get money for the sponsorship deal, but I don't like you. But oh my god, I'm dying. But it's like, dude, this ain't it, man. That ain't it. Spine deleted. Yeeted and deleted. Goodbye. Yeah, books have spines. At least that's nice, right? Wait, I'd still want another ore refinery next to this boy. Some of the iridium, bro. There's so much iridium. It's not like it's too hard to get by, though. This is still slightly off still. We could make like a fancy schmancy stair, though. And then make the thing up here. Does that connect to it? I want it to connect. I want it to connect! I can't see shit. Now I'm hungry. Oh, man. No, I see. I just had to mention it when we're talking about like money or not, and then for what reason. I just had to say that was just on my mind and left. I'm not naming people specifically, but you know, when you're talking like shit about a company, like let's imagine it's like Nestle, right? Like, oh, Nestle, they're so bad, they're so crap and whatever. But then Nestle says like, hey, by the way, we'll give you like $500 a month. Just if you say like, if you just say you like one product. And so you're just like, you have this opinion, but like since they give you money, like, oh yeah, fine. You see how that's wrong? That's basically it, right? At the simplest notion of it. Bulb. There's so many things to do. I just get overwhelmed a little bit. I wanted the vehicle station. Thomas, did you spoil?
Thanks for the gas, Yogurt.
You're welcome.
Did he chat? No. Thanks for the 10, but please don't backseat. You didn't need to do that. I'm not gonna deliver on your demands. Meme of influencers not liking food and they get a big bag of money and now they can stop singing. Yeah, it's like. But there's a little bit of silver lining there too, though. Like, you can still endorse products, but you just there's a limit to how much you should do. For example, I could, for like candy, for example, I could still endorse some things that are like sweet food and candy, but I don't necessarily have that much myself. But I'm just like, you know what? This is a decent product. This is a good product. I can't really use it, at least not that much, but I do support this product, at least compared to other people. So like, you can still, without using a thing, still endorse it and still get sponsored it, as long as it's morally fine, right? It's still like a little bit of dipshit maneuver. For example, what Logan Paul did with Prime, where people saw that, you know, he was drinking water in his prime. So, you know, he denied it, of course, but people pretty much said, dude, this guy was just drinking water from a Prime mug, because he's not gonna drink that shit. He knows it was like for kids or whatever, and you saw how much unhealthy stuff was in it, and that's kind of like, okay, that's not good. But it's still like a healthy level to it. Like, yes, I have G Fuel, but I'm not gonna drink G Fuel all day, right? But yeah, thank you, Thomas. That's a golden chest. Aw, see? That was the golden chest all along, the 10 subs. Oh my god, you little sneak. You sneak. Cutie. Alright, let's get some iridium and just get this vehicle generator on the way. There's also been 8.5 hours on the stream, but we can go for a little bit longer, it's fine. We can go for a little bit longer. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna go to the iridium generator thingy. We're gonna be good. Gonna be fine. Let's get some oxygen. Let's just get 2 oxygen since we have it on us right now. Dude, we are actually getting loaded with this stuff. We are actually getting loaded. This isn't the content you have to stream till I have to go. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be true. Hey, Chakaboo? Do I endorse any shampoo? No. But Cheeky, I have the... we do support Cheeky around here. Cheeky, the classic bar soap stuff. And they're gonna get a deodorant line soon. And they, for example, I do use them as well. It's the only shampoo, like not shampoo, but the body wash that I use now. But they, for example, would be a product that as I mentioned before, like I could endorse even though if I didn't use them, because like, oh, they're doing a lot of natural. They're focusing on the natural way of making it, though it is expensive. So it's like it's natural and it's good, but it costs a little bit extra because it's like a fun product. It's more like what you call it again? When you get like extra fun stuff for Christmas, you get like it's luxury goods almost, right? Because it's a little expensive. So though, like I could endorse it because it's a good product, but maybe you'd have to use something for your different stuff for yourself. Iron, silicon, cobalt. Sure. Haven't found it. It was just a joke. Oh, yeah, haven't found the alien. I was like, don't you dare. This is it. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna find the corpse of you soon. So you can eat the soap. Yes, the bar soap that we sell. Cheeky, you can eat. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but you could probably eat it. Might get really bad from doing it. Yeah, you can eat most things. Can is a important keyword in this context. Should. Totally different thing entirely. We should go and collect from the aluminium dispenser. Okay, so that's 3. And then super ally. I'm very excited about what the hell this is gonna be. What is this gonna be like? What? Wow, it totally glitched out the sub menu. You recently learned that mice will eat a laundry soap bar. Don't know if they survived the experience. You didn't have a mouse come back and tell the tale? I'm still waiting for another mice to tell the story. Yeah, that's the thing on the website. I'm going into battle and wants only the strongest soap. They're not too strong for me. Didn't... Oh yeah, no, I brought food. That's okay. Alright, so this area is also pretty barren. Now, I don't know if it's going to be safe from the water zone, but let's assume it's going to be fine, because this is a good open spot. It's a nice and open spot. Oh. Ugh. That looks stupid. So... like... that. Vehicle station. Now, how the hell is this gonna work? Rover. 2 rocket engines. Uranium fabric. Equipment increase. Speed increase. Light speaking. Light speaking action. Alright. We'll probably just get another iron over here. Okay, so let's get some oxygen. Now, let's collect some aluminium. I do like, I mean, compared to Blossom right now, this game is excelling far beyond what Blossom had as a terraforming experience. I would say maybe Blossom was a little bit more easier to get into, except for the first 20 minutes. Because the tutorial's a little... goes against itself a little bit too much, maybe. But... it was a little... it was nice to build the cables between the bases and having pretty early on getting the rover and the carts and loading the modules. So it kind of gets a little bit interesting rather quickly. But this is also pretty interesting all the way through, in my opinion. So, and this is a very slow and bigger experience. What do we got in here? We got a lot of aluminum. We got 3? 3? 3. We could just have a big living here, just for fun. We can do like a different style setup. Tier 2 biodome? Okay. Still use all the iron. I guess it's because of this piece of schmask. I just need a door, thank you. Thank you. Just need some oxygen. That's also true, that's DLC. DLC, and then the 2.0 just came out. I guess it's nice for people that have, because that's what you kind of need to do. Like thinking, for me as well with Schedule 1, like I think about Schedule 1, which is a similar game, but a lot more just walking around, selling and making the weed thing, right? That was fun, but like, I know that I'm waiting for version 1.0, but then again, it's like, I know the same people that will escalate to, most likely, unless they add randomized elements to your world and things like that. So you need like an incentive, like, it's the same planet and the same world. I don't know, it's not new enough. But if it's like, you can come back, you can try this world. Perfect. New world, and I can get the same things going again. And there will be a lot of spiciness in between. Bacteria samples for the tier 2 biodome, so that's what it is, and that's a tree bark. So fertilizer we can create as well. Ooh, where's this guy? Another chest. Mushroom seeds. Pisteras. Hot water. Boxes. Iridium. You don't say. You don't say. Get 16 no's. What do you get? 3. Another day older and you're deeper in debt. Saint Peter, won't you call me, 'cause I can't go. How my soul to the company store. What a good track to just do this all day, you know? Oh god, look at the water. There's plenty of water. This wind turbinage is gonna be... I feel like it's gonna reach... But if it's gonna reach this stage, we're gonna be on the water over here. Oh, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's okay, we can still move the thing slowly, but... How much water do you want to be in the game, you know? No, it's gonna go... It's here. It's gonna be perfect. This is it. the game is designed because this is a set world, right? It's gonna be just here. It's gonna be perfect there, and then this is gonna be free. Because this is too much. If you look at this aesthetically, right? This doesn't look nice. If this was gonna go under too, there's just water. So this one makes sense. Because that would be a nice set of water. You can build a lot of trees and forests and stuff. This is why this is so open. Because they just like designed this to be a place of play and a lot of grassy trees ideas. Now this is my assumption. You don't need to correct me or whatever, but this is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to play into that idea. He still believes this is not Subnautica. I do really like that you can just, at this point now, even though initially, and I can still argue against myself against this, I still think it's nice to develop circles slowly, right? As in terms of this game is just, you can just place shit anywhere. Everything will be connected. As long as it's in the earth, it's terraforming. It's connected to a power source somewhere. You don't need cords, you don't need anything like that. So, argued previously about the gamification of like adding that element so you can micromanage and like feel like you're optimizing more because there's more element that needs to work in tandem. But now it's just whatever the fuck, I'm gonna just do this and do that and over there. I think this allows you to have that sandboxy freedom, but I think it also would be nice to kind of have maybe standardized, maybe not standardized, but at least feel, no, that would have to be standardized in any case, because that would be different to do it otherwise. To at least draw some sort of connection between the places, because if I can, like, I want to build there, right? Now I can just do it without any effort. But I would feel a lot more engaged and excited about building over there if I knew I had to do a little bit of effort to build there. Like if I had to like maneuver a little bit, make some sort of pylon, like kind of creep colony. When you do the StarCraft 2, the queen is pooping out new brood eggs and you're kind of like getting over there, you know? And then finally I have this, and you start building and like, and you can build over there. That feeling is nice. And it doesn't necessarily need to be very awkward either. But I understand they chose just a different direction, so it's not like it's a bad thing. But I think I would still appreciate a little bit more managing. Doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit to feel like, oh, I can finally reach this new plateau. That excitement is another level. Plus, it would be nice to see what we've seen with Astronair and Blossom. It's cool to kind of see the connected grids in a way. Like you've been able to manage the cables well or whatever. And maybe you'll unlock wireless power and like, so fuck yeah, wireless power, holy shit. What? Oh shit, I thought I had 7-Eleven available. I'm like, what the hell? How did I get so much available? But that's just my total. This is 17. This is what I got available. It's nothing. I got nothing. Okay. But didn't we just, or not just, but very close to a tier 2 nuclear reactor? Yeah. It's going to be 1.5 MPa. Miles pressuring anus. But the tier 2 biodome creates a sincere amount of oxygen per second. 1450. We barely use sulfur like at all. Barely. Do we have enough for a rod? I think we do. Three rods. Think of the game worse for a lot of people too. At this point, yes. At this point, yes. But I'm just saying, like, if we would create a same game again, that's, you know, people aren't already accustomed to, I think having the same thing. This is speaking of a personal preference as an idea also. This is nothing totally wrong with this at all. I just like that extra incremental idea, right? Because when you're then terraforming, I just said it, I'll just say it very quickly again. You'll feel even more satisfaction for being able to terraform new locations. When you can do it wherever you want to, it's a very sandboxy free experience. But maybe that should be a choice, right? Just a toggle. I think that, in my mind, would be my preference to add one other layer of gameplay that doesn't need to be a lot. It could also just be within the building, just not even the core, just like you need to build buildings next to each other enough so it's connected-ish to your already existing style. Which then would that also, here's another argument while we're talking about it, then you would create like a really cool slow and steady base because you're being forced to build a little bit on the way. They're like kind of like in the leapfrog, right? You would leapfrog a little bit more. And then you would know. Like the lakes would have become a problem, though. But then you would then actually make a more living area, not just like specifically just focus on one zone if you want to or whatever. Or like just jumping from this to then there. So they would then force the idea of creating everything along the way. But yeah, it's just an idea. A vehicle needed jetpacks. We use... Actually, did we need a rod for the jetpack? The rocket fuel. Just uranium. So, but we can't dismantle with the recycling station, right? Core components. We do have 2 bacteria samples. Let's try to see if we get the fertilizer going. But if we do that, we need an extra part of this one first. Okay, so let's get the nuclear reactor. Get some iron and super alloys out there. Iron. And super alloys. Gotta get the rod with me. Going to bike soon? Hey, can I scare you? Yeah, but just the thing is, with exercise, at least as we get older, we're barely trying to keep up. But the goal for us is to just keep going. Don't break records. Just improve. And if you fall back, keep trying to improve back. As soon as we kind of start settling the bar differently, it becomes the way to exercise, even though existentially frustrating. It's kind of nice because then instead of focusing on like getting the ultimate body or this and that and the other, You're now just focusing on, I just want to be healthy. Water and alloy again. All right, that's a lot of extra power. Okay, but we should call it now. I'm going too far. Also, 8 Bits of Fury, welcome back to the Golem Club. Yeah, thanks again, Thomas, for the total of 20 gift subs. 9 hours. This game will just keep going. 50%, half. We are half into lakeage. There's so many algae to go and collect too. We need to get like a lookout spot here. Would be nice. Maybe a lookout spot next to the uranium. Maybe it doesn't sound like the best idea to me, but you know, it's something, I guess. Bike mushroom winter. Yeah, for me as well, because I usually run outside. Winter is tough to keep the motivation to run under crap weather. But when you do, it's really good, because then you get very used to like being out in cold weather. The resets you get afterwards, the feeling you get when you come back home, have a shower, getting warm again, being out cold, fresh. And your body works through a lot more to try to heat yourself up and all that stuff. It feels nicer, because running in the summer is piss. Because it's just sweat, warm, bugs, piss, eat bug. Come back home, it's still hot, have a shower, now you're clammy, and just after 5 minutes after the shower, like, oh, nothing's fun anymore. You know? You're no fun anymore. My knees are also very weak. I just need to try to. The thing is, my knees aren't very great, but when I worked in retail, I exercised so much because there was so much. I worked in the fruit and veg section earlier, and then I also worked in like the beverages. So there was a lot of lifting sodas and beer and everything constantly. So I would learn to lift correctly. I was always like lifting so much, and my knees got super good. I thought like my knees were bad, but like no, I just exercised and did it properly, and then they got strong. But now, since I'm sitting so much on my ass, it's a way bigger task. Also that I'm getting older, so it's like, oh, it's a forever task to just get back to normalcy. But it's also laziness. I could always do more. So could always do more. Was that 1 iron? Oh. That was it? I was like thinking we're gonna build this and we're gonna build a chest over here now and we're gonna do everything. We've been blessed by the meteor strikes. Not by the oxygen gods, at least. Spooky. We're in our little place. Oh. No. Going to book laziness is okay though. I also had not an argument, but I had a discussion about the whole laziness thing. And for me, like what that book said specifically was like, yes, the thing is, laziness is like the idea is that listen to your body. That's the thing. laziness, like you're allowed to like learn to love laziness in the way that it allows you to reset. But the thing is, you also have to remember that if you put yourself to more like strenuous effort, physical as well, you will build higher tolerances to a certain degree. A person without being checked a lot of the time, so this is a case-to-case basis, right? This is a very much case-to-case basis. But if you teach someone that laziness is fine, if laziness is okay, and that you're allowed to be laziness, you can't always like put pressure on yourself. Unchecked, a lot of time, people will just like, oh, it's okay, it's me time, and they just become slower and slower, and the gauge and the threshold which way they can like perform in general will slowly decrease or maintain at this point. Where you are able to improve usually goes against laziness. You know, like eating better, sleeping better, and all those things that can like help your psyche, and then pushing yourself a little bit to do more, that makes you have a higher gauge. You increase your strength, increase your stamina, you do better. And that goes against the idea of what that whole laziness thing was from that book. I can't remember what the book was as well, but I just had a discussion with a friend of mine. So it's preaching good stuff. To not think that you're bad or like you don't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But it should also just not be taught just as that. You need to also understand that there's a certain amount of stuff that we can do to improve ourselves by forcing yourself through things and then allowing yourself to rest when you feel like, okay, now I'm actually overworking myself. I'm going to get sick. Like there's a lot of times we take a break from being very like overly like energetic, and we realize we're like, oh fuck, I'm fucking burnt out, right? So don't just listen to like it's good, laziness is good because it allows you to rest, like you're not too hard on yourself, because that's not the whole story. But the most important part is just knowing your body. You need to know your limits, and that's truly know your limits. Because there's a lot of bullshit, and I'm bullshitting myself all the time, right? You just have to know what is bullshit and what I should listen to, what's fine. And if you're happy, you do you, right? If you're happy, if you're content, if you're happy with your body, do you feel like you're doing okay? It's fine. Oh, water. So I would be careful about, there was that book that was getting some traction. I would just be careful about just taking it to heart and then at least not put context. Maybe the book has a lot more context because I haven't read it myself in full at all. But I know one thing for certain. If your body, if you're physically well, if you don't have anything specific disease dragging you down or whatever, going out much more and exerting your energy, you will get stronger. You will improve by forcing yourself to just go harder and practice doing high interval training. I mean, high intensity interval trains and all those things that will make you fucking like, oh Jesus, I'm dying. That is gonna help on a lot of cases. Kista. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Am I not allowed to build? Oh, stop it. No other chest on this thing. No. I was gonna build up here. That was what I was gonna do. This looks so dumb. I don't want it there, but I just want to have some resource for now. It's not even fucking, it's not even connected. This stupid stair. There you go. Finally. And now I got no more iron again. I can't believe this. Why can't my iron miner get more than one? One! The laziest piece of machine. My dog just only, what is your body? How, what is your body? Like, everything we say to you just doesn't work. Maybe you should just call it, honestly. It's like, honestly, at this point, we would have loved to help you out, but what the hell is going on here? We don't even know. It is interesting though, Gator. It's not all lies about what shit about heart pressure high and failing on you, because in some instances, I talked about this a little bit before, but in some instances, you, for example, during winter, a lot of older people are not encouraged to go out and mow snow, because that could like get the type of coldness, and your heart tries to work through it, and the sudden change from being stagnant to working and mowing and then fucking that could potentially lead to heart issues if you have underlying conditions or something that's already brewing. So for a lot of people, they say like, don't go out and mow the snow if you, like, make sure you can do it. But for healthier people at that point, it's actually better, because if your heart can manage it, it is better, as I mentioned, being out in the weather. Your heart works harder to warm yourself up in the conditions. So then it is good. So it is complicated. Plant. Yeah, I get it. I do get it. You would a little fibbing. But it's just interesting to me, the whole being a human thing. A lot of reason to elderly death is muscle atrophy, and they've all hurt themselves. Yeah, falling. The older you are, falling is actually, it's a big fucking deal. And it doesn't need to be more than like around 30. If you fall, you suddenly get a lot of fucking issues, right? It happens. Like, you can fall on your back, be 25, you can fuck up your back. You're high enough to, and like weight enough. What's it called? High enough and what's the word for weighty enough? Heavy enough for it to just crack you. Your skeleton is gonna hate you. All right, I think it's I think we gotta call the stream at this point. Now it's been over 9 hours, and everybody's done. Now everybody's waking up and everybody's leaving work, and I'm also gonna leave my PlayStation. You fractured your vertebra falling in a parking lot. Yeah, my brother also just fell. He was just gonna go out with his garbage, and the first step outside was just like completely iced. And he just fell on his back and almost hit his head. If he would have hit his head, that could have been fucking, who knows, you know? Yeah, eat well, exercise, don't take drugs or alcohol. Don't get affected. Yeah, don't screw up. Eat well and don't fuck up. Yeah. Falling is a big problem, which is why limbering up is a good idea too. Like, I'm not as good as it as I used to be. But if you limber up, if you stretch a lot, you'll be way safer for when you have to suddenly, because what happens the first moment you start falling, you intense up extremely trying to catch yourself, right? And if your body, your muscles are not, you know, limber enough, you'll just, even though you won't end up falling, you're gonna fucking, you're gonna fuck up something.
I promised Nordberg we'd bake a raisin nut bread tonight.
We'll bake it raisin nut bread soon enough. All right. I like my base so far. It's not big, but I like the idea where it's going to. And we're gonna get the tier 2 biodome with Paul E. Shaw. And we're developing. Thank you for the sub, Jester. Appreciate it. All right. I'm just gonna snooze the end of the ads here. The purple sticky punch, huh? All right, let's find ourselves someone to go to for raid. It's from yeah. I haven't seen the biodome. That's the thing. Everybody's just keep mentioning it. So now I'm just saying about it.
Thank you.
Oh shit! What? Oh, it wasn't oxygen. It was food. Stop. Save. Quit. Go. Stop. All right.